lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in light of the recent controversy surrounding skin bleaching agents and the growing number of people who are using skin bleaching agents, I thought I would make a video showing the way that I use hydroquinone, which is a known skin bleaching agent, during the times when I do use it. I am a very oily girl. I live in the deep south, and there are times, as well as just hormonal fluctuations, where I will get a breakout that will leave my skin with blemishes that once they have healed will leave very dark marks in my face, dark discolorations in my face. And because I use very moderate to light makeup, those areas do show up, and I don't have to use a whole lot of makeup, and having a very even skin tone plays a major factor in that. If you're looking at my face now, you'll see, and it's on my right side and maybe on your left, where there is some skin discoloration here where I've had a recent breakout, and those marks have healed, but the discoloration is there due to the fact that I am oily and, like I said before, hormonal breakouts. There are times when those marks are there that I begin to use hydroquinone. And the product that I use is actually Ambi. I don't know if you can see that, Ambi Fade Cream. It contains the active ingredients of hydroquinone, which is 2%, which is a skin bleaching agent, and octixinate, with 2% of octixinate, which is a sunscreen. It's very important that when you're using hydroquinone that you use a sunscreen on top of it to prevent and to protect against the harmful rays of the sun and UV rays, to prevent any other discoloration from happening to your face. And also, sunscreen also just protects against, as we all know, skin cancer. Having said that, I use this only when I need to use it. I've been using this for the past maybe 10-15 years of my life, and in that time frame I've only bought about maybe 12 or 13 containers of this. They have this in oily skin and normal skin. There used to be a time when they had combination skin formula. I haven't been able to find that formula in a while, so I've basically been sticking to the oily skin formula because I am mostly oily skin, especially during the summer months, and I live in the deep south, so yeah, there you have it. I only use the smallest amount of this. I'm gonna show you exactly how much I use. Okay, so this is the tube. You just kind of squeeze out the amount you need, and this is basically the amount that I will use right here. Okay, and it's just enough to cover over the spots that I think I needed on. It's not to be used all over your face and big portions of your face. It's not to be used all over your body to completely bleach and turn your skin complexion a lighter hue. It's not to be used for that. I use it twice a day. Once in the morning after I've cleansed my skin, after I've toned my skin, moisturized my skin, and did everything else that I want to do. I'll just use just the smallest amount on these areas here. And so basically, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So there are times also when my skin will begin to tell me when I've used too much. And if you're looking really closely right here, you'll see what this area right here is a little lighter than I would like for it to be. And during that time, I will just completely not even use the product. That's when I will set the product to the side. I won't use it anymore, because at that point my skin is telling me, okay, you're just doing too much. I will say this too, that your skin has the remarkable ability to naturally tone itself back to its original color and tone if you just don't use anything, just by the natural skin renewal and skin cell turnover rate that happens at night while you're sleeping. Your body has the ability to renew itself. But if there are times when you probably need a little bit more help, and that is when I will use the Ambi. Okay, so during the times when I feel like I've used a little too much There are other natural alternatives that I do use, you know, in the meanwhile, or in just kind of swapping out or alternating between products. The next product that I'll use is just the good old, you know, just naturally occurring aloe vera plant and the juice from this plant. This is a very naturally occurring, naturally healing, very good for your skin plant. And it only takes a little bit. I've seen people do reviews on this and I feel like they're using way too much. So this is what I'll do. I just take a knife. So I'm just gonna cut off maybe 1 inch or 1.5 inches of this. Okay, about that much. And you can see all of that juicy goodness in there. And then I will take it and open it up like so. All right, and you can see all of the ooey gooey goodness. Look at that, all of the natural gooiness of it right there, if you can see it. Look at that. All right, so I will just basically open it up and just begin to add it to my skin like so, over that area. Now there are times when if I feel like I just need a treat for my whole skin, I will use it all over my skin, but right now I'm mainly targeting the dark marks that are in my face. Okay, just the dark marks that are there. And I will do this, you can do this as many times a day as you want because it is a natural, it is natural and it's not gonna, you know, harm you or anything like that. So I'm just putting it on the areas that I feel like I need it. Okay, and so that's how I'll use that. And like I said, I'll use it twice a day and then just kind of take my hands and rub it in. If I feel like I need a special treat, I'll do the whole face, but I'm just not feeling like I need that right now. It is a great moisturizer. It's great at moisturizing, great at evening out the skin tone, great at giving you a hydrated, nourished, vibrant, youthful look, and it's just great. It is a naturally healing product. It naturally heals itself. Like I just cut this impression right here. If I come back in the next day or two, or maybe even, you know, later on tonight, you will see it'll start to heal itself. Like it'll start to heal itself right where you cut it. So that lets you know that it is a very natural, very beneficial and healing plant, a nice alternative to chemical skin bleaching agent. Also, the last product that I use and that I kind of alternate between the plant and this next product is good old witch hazel. Okay, so this witch hazel, you want to make sure that you have one that says 95% solution. Basically, all I do is I get a cotton ball, I'll just pour some on a cotton ball, sweep it across my face. I'll do that maybe once or twice a day, and over time, my skin, and it's a very great hydrating product, great moisturizing product. Not as moisturizing as the aloe vera gel, but it does the trick. The trick is, or what you want to do is to build up a regimen and build up a consistent regimen, because if you use this over a period of time, your skin, you will begin to see the difference. I know some people who say that they've used witch hazel and it does nothing for them. It is really an astringent, so it's also going to help with any breakouts that you have. It says for relief of minor skin irritations due to insect bites, minor cuts, minor scrapes, but I also use it on breakouts to help tone the skin. I just find it is a great skin toner, but you do have to incorporate it into your skincare regimen and use it consistently to see the difference that it makes. So those are the products that I'm using. So all in all, I kind of wanted to come through and just, you know, give my 2 cents worth on the situation concerning skin bleaching agents, all different healthy alternatives to use instead of the chemical ones, and mostly just to say, regardless of what color you are beautifully and wonderfully made. Learn to accept the complexion, the skin color that you are, instead of trying to live up to what people consider their standard of beauty, which unfortunately in this country, and as far as I know, and by doing my research, I found out that in a lot of other countries, people are considering lighter as being better, and I don't see that as necessarily so. I personally think that my skin complexion which is cocoa butter brown, brown, pecan tan. Yeah, I've been called it all. Whatever color you want to call me is the standard of beauty. And it's up to you to look in the mirror at yourself and realize that your complexion should be the standard of beauty for you, because it's all about personal acceptance. It's about accepting the way you look, the way that you were created, and learning to love what you see in the mirror every day, and not trying to live up to this standard of beauty that has infiltrated so many media outlets and just it's everywhere. Love yourself, learn to just be yourself and accept yourself for who and what you are, because at the end of the day, there's only one you, and no one can beat you being you. So I hope you found this video to be helpful and useful, and I will see you in another one. Bye.